Hey everybody. So for this build, I didn't really have like any initial ideas. I just kind of started building things and kind of went with the flow. So you see here, I'm making like the like a mountain range around the area that I want to build in. So yeah, I've never used World Edit before, so it kind of looks bad. And you can see here, I start messing things up. Had to go through like 4 different times. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah. So I'm about to build like this tower thing here, and in the video I redo it like 3 times because I can just not figure out the right way to do it. It's really dumb. I don't know. Maybe it's just like artistic personalities or whatever. Kind of dumb, I know. But hey, what can you do? So yeah, just kind of making circles. I think circles in Minecraft really add like some niceness, some variety, because everything is just so like blocky. So if you have circles, then it's like automatic depth, and it's just like really easy. But yeah, start putting end rods and everything, because I'm just like, kind of cool. But yeah, I think it's kind of interesting. I really like watching the cows and the sheep just going. It's really funny to me. But yeah, okay. So this part is actually pretty interesting. I removed all of this, and then I started layering glass so I could get like a fog effect underneath. I thought that'd be a pretty cool idea. I've seen some other people on YouTube do it. So I kind of put some like colors on the bottom just so I could like get some warmth, like all of like the cold and like the grays and the whites. It kind of comes through. It's nice. Yeah. And then I put sea lanterns here so that it like kind of like illuminates the bits underneath, and you like really get the effect that you're like in a fog. And I think it kind of turned out well. You know, it's kind of like that bioluminescent plankton, I think, on that one seashore. I don't know. I'll have to. If you guys want to know about it, I'll send a thing in the comments if you ask. But yeah, just fixing up holes now because apparently it didn't work. Yeah. Annoying thing that happened while I was building is like it constantly kept raining. I didn't know how to turn it off, so I just had to keep on using the weather command. It was like, really fucking annoying. But yeah, kind of just figuring it out. But yeah, so now I got this. It looks a little weird because it looks like a grid with the like without the Optifine, but I put Optifine for like the end of the video, so it'll be fine. And see, now I'm just trying to add like more circles because I just think circles are so cool into the thing, and it's just not working out. I think there's too much going on, and I just like end up deleting it. But yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like trying to figure out things. Start adding black because I think there's too much white going on. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, I honestly thought this build was not going in a good direction for like the longest time. Like, I did not like it like the entire time I was building it, but I haven't built anything in so long, so I just figured I would stick with it, figure things out, and just, you know. Yeah. So I gave up on the tower. I started making these pathways because I thought it'd be kind of cool to have like some greenery, because like, I mean, I'm surrounded by some mountains, and then I have like a gazebo looking thing in the middle, so I thought it'd be cool. It'd give like a really nice nature feel, so I was like, And so I'm just like kind of digging out the shapes right now, and I'm like, ooh, okay, this is working out well, this is looking nice. So I eventually just add like more and more greenery, and like the fog becomes like a really nice backdrop for the greenery, as it becomes like really mystical, like you're in a fairyland. I kind of like that that type of vibe, you know. I don't know, but yeah, super cool. But yeah, I think this is one of the better things I've built. I haven't like built anything like this in a while. Oh, see, there I go deleting the tower. So this is like more or less the design that I settle on. Well, okay, I guess I didn't. Yeah. Okay, here we go. It's kind of like a. It's like the same thing, but it's like more black and has like 2 stories to it. I still didn't really like it very much. I thought it was like too high or like too many things going on. Not enough detail, and I didn't know what to do because like everything that I did, it just did not work out. This tower is like the most frustrating thing, just because I didn't have a plan. Word of wisdom for everybody wanting to learn how to build things good: plan your builds. Don't be like me. I am a idiot. But anyways, yeah, it's coming together. You can't really like see how good it is. I mean, I think it's really cool with the glass there. I think it's just like so like you don't even see the lanterns. It's just kind of like sparkly underneath. You know, it's just like very soft. And I think like soft is just like so good. So yeah, I'm just running around at the speed of sound, making a frown because I don't like this build. But hey, I figure it out eventually. I start adding like spruce whatevers like everywhere. Like I have like the fences, and then I think I add some like half slabs as like some accent points on it, and I think that turns out pretty well. But I think I did too many half slabs like around the bottom there. Like, I thought the square would be like a nice contrast to the circle, but then like didn't really work out like that. I think somebody just honked. I don't know if you guys could hear that. It's kind of funny though. Like, but yeah, pretty cool. So I have like all these patches of grass around because I'm gonna like fill them with foliage. At this point, I didn't really have the idea, but eventually I like add these like really nice trees and like make a canopy over the whole thing. I'm kind of just like, yeah, and that's when the build really starts coming together. Like once these trees start coming in, like it starts looking really nice. So they kind of like hang down and then get like right in your face as you walk around. You'll see at the very end like how amazing it's gonna look, especially with Optifine and the shaders on. That is just like the icing on top of the cake, man. Like that, so good. I mean, I'm kind of bragging, might be a little narcissistic, but like, who really cares, man? Like, come on. But yeah, I threw eggs at the camera just because I felt like it. I was just bored, and I had eggs for some reason in my hotbar. Yeah, I think it turns out pretty well. I'm just kind of running around figuring out the shapes. It took me a long time to figure out the shapes. I've never really built like things with shapes before. I'm usually like a very geometric person, and I think about like the contrasts of these geometric shapes. But now it's kind of like, man, oh come on, notification on my phone, loud as shit. Oops. But yeah, I think it's good. It's good. So yeah, I'm just running around. I put vines on the trees just so like things could like hang down and really give you like a sense of like wonder as you look up. It like leads your eyes up into the trees. I think that's really cool. Yeah. Start adding the leaves. I spent so long adding the leaves. Like I don't know why it took me so long. I was sitting there for like 2 hours just adding straight up leaves. I was like, ugh. I had some Spotify going. I was just like placing leaves everywhere in a really like hectic way. I was just like, ooh, place leaves. I mean, you can see it's like very ADHD fueled. Like I'm not focused on it at all. I'm kind of just adding leaves everywhere. But yeah. Kind of like how I'm talking in this voiceover. A little bit with ADHD, just kind of going on tangents about random things. I've pretty much stayed on topic, but me like talking about how I've gotten off topic is kind of like an ADHD thing. It's like I'm off topic talking about off topic things. I've probably been talking about it for too long. But I mean, who knows, man? Like I'm gonna just ramble in here. You're probably like, I don't want to listen to this guy anymore. Well, that's okay. If you're this far into the video, I love you, man. Like, you're the person who's gonna make me successful on YouTube, and like, because it's all about the watch time, baby. If you're this far in, like, you're just the best fucking person. Yeah. Okay, so here I started adding these waterfalls because, like, I don't know, I think it's nice. I mean, you have all this greenery and no water. How does that make sense, man? Like, you gotta have the water. Like, it's just like a natural human thing to think, and that's what I was thinking. Like, if you have a whole bunch of greenery and no water, like, what are you doing? That shit, it's gonna become a savanna eventually, you know. But yeah, and then, you know, sequentially putting everything on top. I'm like, whoa. Oh, so this part, man. I tried to build a bridge because I thought there wasn't enough going on, and yeah, it didn't really work out. Also, I didn't record like a whole bunch of footage at the very end where I put like the finishing touches on everything. So you'll it'll pretty much go from me deleting the bridge straight to the final product. I have like nether portals at the ends of each pathways that go to like the different worlds on the server. And then yeah, I think it turns out really nice, but you don't get to like see me build like the really touching parts. I build like archways around the paths and like really highlight the paths with some blackstone, so then it just becomes like really full of depth and character. I really like it. But you'll see how it turns out. Right now I'm just like trying to figure out the bridge, and I'm just kind of like running around everywhere, just like not focused at all. I'm like trying to figure out the world edit stuff because I didn't want to like spend a whole bunch of time building a bridge if I wasn't gonna like it, so I was just like trying to copy paste in the right direction. Yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're about to hit the B-roll, so you know, if you enjoyed the video, leave a subscription. I'll probably be making more of these. This was a really fun video to make. If you didn't like the video, let me know in the comments. I'm sure I can fix it, or we can just have a nice chit chat. Just be a good time, you know. Yeah, this bridge is not working out, man. It just looks like too militaristic. Also, in the B-roll, I take that like little top part and I replace it with like a sphere. I think that just really makes the tower like the best. It's like a glass, like, yeah, it's like a snow globe, and I think that's really cool because like yeah, okay. Anyways, the B-roll is coming. Are you ready?